Hey Yex, this video's for you. Didn't think I'd have to make this video, but I think I really do. So, the reason why I'm making this video is so then you can better understand what really happened, and for anyone else who's watching, so then you can hear my side of the story. So, really, what happened is that, EX built these walls. They use different kinds of wood, which, I thought, maybe he just ran out. Maybe he's going to fix them a bit later. But I really don't think that, we should have destroyed the walls. That was wrong. But after he did destroy them, I was planning to build new ones. And so, yes, Cooper did destroy the walls, but it was because we were going to build a bigger and better one. And it was going to look really good. And so, I think at the beginning of the series, I told you guys to watch The Cube, so then you guys can know what I was going off of. And, well, if a lot of us would have watched The Cube, none of this probably would have happened. We would have been making shops, having amazing houses right off the bat. And so, that's what really kind of hurts to me, is that I give advice and no one really listens to it, Because I was building off of, that. And the mall was my idea, The Cube never did a mall. They never had anything like a mall. Closest thing to a mall was probably the White House, because it's big and white. And so, what I think ended up happening is after we destroyed the walls, he rebuilt them, and there was, be a creeper explosion, and there would just be netherite with grass, which I didn't really, think that was very, cool, or like, it didn't look nice with the world. And that's, you're just walking on a piece of grass, and then you have a patch of netherite. And when that blew up my farm, not my farm, but when that blew up my mine, I was really sad about that because I spent hours digging that out. And I know that you might feel the same way because you spent hours on the world, but the thing is that when you spend hours on the world, you have to take some breaks in between because something could pop up and you don't want to lose everything. Like this. I was gonna do this anyways for YouTube purposes, to start recording series with my real life friends on a Realm together, because a Realm is very easy for everyone to get on, and so that's why I had that going. And I plan to do this series for fans and viewers, but until, the walls, I don't know how you felt about them, but, you could have just used, like, spare wood and cobble out of your chest, and then that would have just been a protecting wall. Or you could have, built it with a cobblestone wall that is at the game to protect you from mobs. But here we are, sitting here talking about why we destroyed it. And this is a bit hard for me because I really did like playing with you. But, if the walls took you a long time, they would have had like all of one material that you would have gone out and gathered. And I'm sorry if I sound mean right now, but it's just, I was trying to get the world looking in a better place for the future. So then once you have that base down, you know what the rest of the world's going to look like. But the base was all over the place. We had a massive farm, which was mine at the start. Then EX took over it, which I was supposed to use that for my bakery. And then EX took the stuff from that farm and then made it into his wheat shop, which then his wheat shop wasn't even built inside the mall. It was built outside the mall, which I thought, why build a store where the mall's supposed to be? And, I cleared out that space for the mall, and there's a shop right there that it was all oak on the outside, some netherite flooring, some oak wood flooring, and, I thought it was nice that he was doing his first shop, but if you were going to do it right next to the mall, why not do it inside the mall, It's something that I, probably should have cleared up, but I thought it was pretty obvious that you probably shouldn't build a store right next to the mall when it's being built, because you don't know how much space it's going to take up. And so, another thing that I want to say is I am personally sorry for this. I didn't mean to cause this big thing, and my first intentions was not to make this video about me having to explain why I did this. My intentions were to just make an email, and in that email, it was going to be really formal. But Cooper wrote an email, and it was a bit harsh. We were in the moment, and we were upset that you destroyed his house. And, that's the next thing that I wanted to get to, is that you burned down his house after we destroy your walls to build new ones. And so Cooper rebuilt your house, but you destroy his house. That doesn't make sense to me. I know that he destroyed your walls, but, if he rebuilt your house, why would you burn down his? Not even get the materials back, just burn it down. When we have a forest, but the forest, we don't mine out too much because of, land purposes. We have to mine the trees and then do the land. And so that's why we don't really mine the trees down that much. But then, the farm, you probably spent a long time on that. But having that much cows and chickens in there, it lagged out my PC a ton to where I would get lag every 2 seconds. And on stream, you guys probably couldn't even watch. It would be frozen on a screen. And so that's why we had to, kill some of them or let go some of them so that my PC wouldn't lag, because it lagged out me. And, I'm surprised that it didn't crash my Minecraft, because I know that, hey, I have this big gaming PC, but because I have so much going on it, it's not able to hold big games or big files. And so I can't even stream iRacing, because that's like the biggest game out of all of mine. And that's probably the biggest file out of my games. And so that's why I think that, I don't know, if the stream's laggy a bit and the world's clean, I don't think we need to be, I really don't think that we need to be making, a giant cow and chicken farm where they're so closely packed together. It was like a 5x5 for each, and it wasn't good. And everything built around the nether portal, I thought it was smart, but we probably could have decorated it a bit more, made it a bit bigger, but in reality, it was only a thing to protect us from having our animals going into the nether. And so, like, that's why, you know, we did a lot of the things that we did. And, you know, the big, like, diamond mine built right next to the mall, everything's building, you know, is getting right next to the mall. That, it's just not, you know, like, if you're going to do something by the mall, you should probably get by the owner first. You know, just to make sure that he's okay with you building that. And then, when we marked out the dirt and, like, the yellow villager path, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And so, we did that to mark out our stores. But you sort of did it around the mall, which I thought it could be cool for some people, but to me, I wasn't really that interested in it because it was only to mark out our shops, and I wanted to have green grass all around the mall, but that's gonna take a lot of work of us destroying it all and then replacing it all, and that's something that I didn't think I was gonna have to do. I didn't think I was gonna have to do all this just to make a new series. But this is what it's like, so yeah, and we're just gonna go to my backpack's full. But, you know, I can't explain to you how much I love the world. And the world means a lot to me. But when the world doesn't start going how I planned it, I probably should have communicated more on what I planned it to be like. But like I did say earlier in the video, I did recommend that you guys went and watched The Cube. Sorry about that. Went and watched The Cube. And so, that's why, you know, I said that because that's why, you know, that's what I expected the world to be like. And that's something that I was, you know, I love The Cube. And that was something that I really enjoyed watching. And if we could have gotten that world to look like The Cube, it would have brought back all the memories of sitting down, waiting for Grazer to upload his cube, SMP upload. And so, I did try and make a cube once with one of my real life friends. And yeah, it went okay. But after a little, we stopped playing. And then I got the courage to build one up again. And now this one just fell back apart. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. I'm trying to be nice in the nicest way possible, but, you know, I don't know what I can do, because if this world was meant to be, you know, a world where we can all play on and, you know, share ideas, which I wanted that to be, but it somehow turned for the worst. And, you know, random creeper explosions, filling in creeper explosions with netherite, making a big farm to where we can't even walk anywhere on that side, to, you know, having a lot of things. Placing some netherite in the lake, that wasn't too good. You know, it's a lot of things that I think could have been fixed a bit, like filling in those creeper holes with grass, destroying the netherite in the lake after you use it. And there's so much that we could have done for that. And I'm so sorry this is how it ended out. And we're gonna take this as our last catch of the day once we get a tigerfish. This wasn't how I expected it to be. And I'm so sorry that this is how it turned out. We can still play Bed Wars on Hypixel, but I know it's not going to be the same. You're not going to look at me the same after this. You're going to look at me saying that's the man that banned me from his realm. And I know that's a hard thing to do, to watch someone like that. But this is, not how I wanted it to happen. I wanted it to happen smoother, but last night it just got the best of me. I could not control myself, and I probably should have taken the time afterwards to write a formal email, and I didn't, so I'm very, very sorry about that. But there's just something that we all can learn from this, and that's make sure that, someone likes your buildings, which I personally didn't have a problem with it until after we destroyed it, you rebuilt it. The berry farm, it was good, but, after we destroyed the wall, you rebuilt another one, and then Cooper's house had a big berry farm that we took some of the berries from yours, but we really had no intention of harming you or making you feel like you weren't supported in this world. I wanted to see you grow as a builder, as everything in that world. But unfortunately, it came to an end too soon. Because when he had this berry farm at his house, you destroyed all of it, burned down his house, and then you said like you pushed it to the last limit. You destroyed the wall, that it's not too nice. And so I wish I would have a before and after pic, but I really don't. I think Cooper's house is still destroyed. So if you guys want to see those signs, let me know. I can still do that, I think. And so, I'm sorry, EX, about what I've done to you. And the last thing I want to say in this video is that comment. The comment that he posted on my newest video, the realm is getting a mall. Or the block is getting a mall. That, I really don't know what to say to. I'm going to stop opening chests for a little. I just want to talk. That, I don't know what to say to, because me being a small YouTuber, that puts a lot of stress on me. Because I have other things going on in life. I'm not just a YouTuber. I have way too much stuff going on in my actual life. And it's hard for me to look at that after I've gained like 9 subscribers in the past 28 days. And I've worked so hard on this. I've worked so hard on my YouTube channel. There's been so many times where I've wanted to quit, but I kept on going because of fans like EX at first. But now that I don't feel like I can feel that same way, like there's been moments where I've wanted to quit. I wanted to delete my channel, but I still went for the fans. And there's been moments where I've took really long breaks. In those moments, right after, I thought, I have 40-something subscribers. I should start filming for them. And that's something that I just can't do right now. Like, with all this going on, I worked so hard to get to over 50 subscribers. I have 57 right now, which, if I can't thank you guys enough, I don't know what can. Show you my appreciation towards you guys, but it's hard. it's really hard going through this. And, you know, if you're a small YouTuber out there, you know that every single subscriber counts. And when you have a comment like that that says, you know, anyone watching, this is why he doesn't deserve some subscribers. And that's hard for me because I know that there's always going to be people hating on me. But as a small YouTuber, to see someone that I played with on live stream so much hate on me like that, it's hard for me to watch that. You know, it's hard for me to watch this all go down, and that's why I'm taking action early before all of this can get worse. And, you know, I thought that a lot of people were gonna take his side because they didn't have my side. And so this is my side of the story. I was gonna build a new wall after I didn't destroy the wall. I did not. After he destroyed it, I said, hey, let me build a new one. And I was getting the cobble, I was getting everything, I was starting to smelt some of the cobble, and then he rebuilt it. And then after he rebuilt the wall, he made the farm extra big, did the cow farm, burned down Cooper's house, destroyed Cooper's berry farm. He kept everything at my house same. Everything that I had, he kept the same but the farm. He built the wheat shop, and it was a lot that he did that I probably would have wanted to be on. And, you know, I'm sorry I haven't been on there in a little, but, you know, that's why I probably needed to get on there a bit more. But now I could be recording more. I might not be recording more. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with this world. But this video was for EX telling you that I am sorry about what I've done. And that some of the things that I did was wrong. But most importantly is that you need to stay happy, you know. Even though that this might be the last video that you watch of me, or this could be, you know, one of the many more videos that you watch of me. I just want to let you know that please don't let this affect you in any way about how you play Minecraft. You are a great person, and I can't believe that I'm having to do this. But it's something that we even said no griefing. And I know that Cooper broke the rule with griefing once. And you break the rule for griefing. You rebuild it, but then you break the rule for griefing twice. His berry farm and his house. And that's why this is, you know, getting a bit old for me. As I start a series for it to be fun, for me to have a great time, but somehow it always ends up like this. You know, something goes wrong, and I have to make, you know, either an email or an apology video, but in this case, it's both. So I'm sorry, EX. I'm gonna stop the video now, and I'm gonna get to uploading this. And if you guys want to, you can show me support in the comments. Right now, I just need some supporting of, you know, I just need to, you know, have a break. I'm gonna stop recording for a day or two. But if you guys do have support for me, please leave it in the comments so I know that there's some fans out there that actually care about me and that actually want me to keep on uploading. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next actual video. Bye.